Hello everyone, welcome back. Today we are going to try and get to 3 stars on Kringle, my winter island with some Christmas touches on it. Spoiler alert, I know whether or not we get to 3 stars, so you guys are going to have to stick around throughout this video and find out. I did end up asking Isabel several times throughout me recording this. I did not, however, keep that in the video. She had said something about how I had a bunch of items lying around one of the times that I talked to her. I completely forgot. I had emptied my pockets, dropped like everything because I didn't want to put it in my house storage because I went to a treasure island to get Tutu. I also figured out how to use Nook's Treasure Islands on this account. I literally had just asked somebody in their Discord server. A mod responded to me. I told them that I was just going to be using this account and that I would be switching my island name because I'd be restarting every so often or whatever. They said no problem. So we're good to go now. The island that I went to get Tutu was not a Nook's Treasure Island. It was from another Twitch streamer. They actually have an order bot that you can use for free. So that was really nice. I can't remember what the actual name of their Twitch was. I will leave it in the description though if you guys are interested. I'll put their URL so you can check them out. They're a much smaller streamer and as such it was easier to get into their treasure islands as a non-subscriber. So I think that next time I have a couple of amiibos that I've had sitting out here on my desk waiting to be scanned in. One of them is for Aurora and the other one is for Whitney. I would like to scan in Aurora. I love her and I know that it's kind of cliche. I feel like she's the penguin that everybody loves. It's either her, Rolled, or Sprinkle that everybody loves. And I like Rolled a lot. I think he's cool. I do want to keep him too because he is a nice looking penguin. He is my starter. We like him. I think though that I want to have Aurora as a forever villager. Would it be overkill if I had 3 penguins on this island? Keep in mind that we have 7 more villagers that we can find spots for. I lied actually because we have Tutu, Tia, Spork, Apple, Renee, and Lionel. I always forget that he's here. So I'm thinking eventually we're going to get rid of Renee, Tia, Apple, Spork, and Lionel. We're going to keep Tutu as well as Rolled, Iggly, and Aurora. That's 4. Am I missing someone? No, I'm not. We're getting rid of 5. We're going to keep 4. That's 9. Hold on. Oh my god. I completely forgot that Walker lives here. I had to look at my planner for ACNH app. Remember, I got him last time because he reminded me of Snoopy. We're keeping him too. Okay, so the plan is get rid of half of our villagers. We can do that fairly easy. I'm going to use Aurora to probably kick out Lionel. I really don't want him here anymore. I think that for Whitney, well, wait a minute. I have an empty plot that I haven't sold yet. I have a plot that Nook is holding on to. I have 9 villagers right now. We need 10. If I do an amiibo, they're going to fill the plot. They're not going to kick somebody out because we're not at that point yet. So I think that what I'll do is maybe scan Whitney in first, have her take the 10th plot. Then we'll have a snooty villager and then I'm going to replace Lionel with Aurora. You might be yelling at me. You might disagree with this. You might think that we need to replace Tia with Aurora because they're both normal villagers. No, I want Lionel out of here. I can live with Tia being here for as long as she wants until she asks to move. I like her a lot. She's my little teapot elephant. But in terms of the overall vibes going here, we need to get rid of Lionel as well as Spork. And I do love Apple. She's a cutie, but she is not going with the theme that we're trying to play up here. Maybe Flurry could replace her. Then I would have 3 normal villagers, but we're not keeping Tia long term. Let me think. I need to find a smug, don't I? What am I talking about? I said that from the get-go I wanted Hans as my campsite villager, and the game did not bless me with Hans as my campsite villager. So we're gonna get Hans. So he'll be our smug. I know I don't need a villager of every personality, but it would be nice. I don't want all villagers of the same personality. We already have Walker covered for lazy. Rolled and Iggly are our jocks. Aurora is going to be our normal villager as well as, who did I say? say. Potentially Flurry. Hans is going to be our smug. I would like to get Fang as our cranky villager. For sisterly, I don't think I have anyone picked out for a sisterly villager. For Peppy, we're having Tutu. We have a problem. The only sisterly villager that I could think of that I want for this island is Flo, and that's not terrible, except then we would have 4 penguins. Maybe I don't need a sisterly villager. For Jock, I think I already said we have Iggly enrolled. Let's see, Jock, sisterly, normal, peppy, lazy, smug. I feel like that there should be more personalities. Oh yeah, that's right. Snooty and cranky villagers exist. I want Eric. He's definitely one of the villagers that we need on this island. Maybe Rolf too? I have him on my main island. I wouldn't mind having Bianca. She could replace Apple because she's like a snow leopard. She was actually my peppy starter on my main island. And then a friend of mine from Discord adopted her. And that was like a really monumental moment because this was back when the game hadn't been out that long. I think it had been out for like a couple months or whatever. It was the first time that we had ever done an adoption. It was like so monumental and so seamless. So I want Eric to replace Spork, Bianca to replace Apple. I think that then we'll maybe have our dreamies. We're gonna get rid of Lionel, hopefully find Hans. If I don't go on a villager hunt, I'm going to go to the Nook's Treasure Islands and I'm going to inject a villager with their bot and get him that way. Because why would we be going on a villager hunt for a Yeti? I feel like that there are other villagers that I want. I had made a dreamies list a while ago and I can't remember a single one. I know I definitely wanted Walker and Tutu on there. I had them on there, as well as Flurry and Hans and Eric. I think that Bianca was on there too. I'm like 99% sure. It was like an image that I made and I can see it like very clearly in my head. I do not have that image anymore. This was when I was imagining that we would be going on our peppy, lazy, normal villager hunt, and that never happened because this game hates me. So I think that we're going to be all set in terms of getting our villagers. I already recorded the next video that's going to go out for Kringle at some point, like after this one. I didn't do any commentary on it yet, but I actually like did the footage and I started Happy Home Paradise on this island. You're only going to see me do the first vacation home build because the other ones I literally just slapped down the required items and hit done. I'm trying to speedrun it as fast as I can to get to the 30 vacation houses so we can redo the villager houses on this island. I'm at the point in the storyline where she gave me the pro construction interior license, whatever it was, the one that you buy for Nook Miles. That's great because it meant that I didn't have to buy it for Nook Miles. I got it for free. If you had bought it for Nook Miles, Nook would reimburse you for it. I did like 5 or 6 vacation homes and I took a break because I've been focusing on Hello Kitty Island Adventure and other things going on. So that's that. I feel like this video was a whole lot of nothing, mainly me talking about what I needed to do for villagers on this island. Meanwhile, I've barely thought about layout. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave any comments, feedback, and suggestions down below and subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.